Who is Adulty McMahon-face?
The better question is, are you a narc?
What?
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
Hi, I'm a trans person of color. Of course my parents think that being trans is something only white people do. I'm a trans person of color. Of course I'm gonna have to work harder than my white trans or queer peers. I'm a trans person of color. Of course I had a hard time accepting I was trans because I saw no trans people that looked like me. I'm a trans person of color. Of course I'm asked to do free labor but never be able to ask for help. I'm a trans person of color. Of course my parents' culture is more important than their child's happiness.
Do you think I'm an athlete?
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, I think I'm an athlete, and sometimes I feel like you guys don't see me that way.
Hi, I'm Laura, and this is my voice 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how freaked out I get, pre-tea.
Hi, I'm Laura, and this is my voice 1 year on tea.
Oftentimes I'll get asked what my dead name is. Although that's not something you should be really asking trans people, I don't have a dead name. My name is Jory, and that is the name that my mom gave me. And I have no intention of changing it. Funnily enough, Jory is an Arabic feminine name, and it means damask rose. Which is funny because not only are roses my favorite flowers, and Rosa, or rose in English, is my grandmother's name, which is why I have a tattoo of a rose on the side of my face. But it's almost like my mom manifested me being a trans girl. And she did such a good job that my younger sister is also trans. In fact, all of my siblings are queer. I have 3 of them. So there are 4 of us fruitcakes. My mom is also queer, but that is neither here nor there, but I have a very gay family. With all that said, I think names can be assigned to anybody regardless of their gender. Rachel could be a boy's name. Brody could be a girl's name. Chris is used in a non-gendered way. And the name Max, which is my partner's name, can be used for whoever. Which, by the way, she also doesn't have a dead name and has no intention of changing her name. So with all of that said, friendly reminder that people's dead names are not your business unless they make them your business. Because whatever name a trans person gives you is their name. Oh yeah, and I have a very queer family, so let me know if you want to know more about that.
Nothing makes me scared. Do you see my hands? Do they look like they shaking to you? No.
Something to try to avoid with your transition that I think I've seen a lot of people fall in this trap with, especially in like subreddits, I've seen people kind of like go through this spiral. Do not be comparing your timeline to other people. Some people go hella fast, some go hella slow. You have to do whatever timeline is right for you. So just because someone else might be further along at like say 6 months of hormones than you were, or they're already out pre-hormones and you've been on for like a year and not out. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You have to go at the pace that works for you. If you start comparing yourself to others, you can go into a spiral really fast, get down on yourself, feel like you've accomplished nothing, when truly you have accomplished a lot so far. And this is good advice, not just for transition, but for anything that requires like a long-term work on trying to improve, maybe like trying to lose weight, bettering yourself with a new hobby, skill, learning a foreign language, whatever. You set the pace that works for you. Do not compare yourself to other people.
The tranny was too stunned to speak.
Speak of the devil! Hey, girl!
Yeah, sorry. Still a dude.
We gon' spin and kill. Deep in the spot. A nigga telling on. We gon' spin and kill.
I first came out as gender fluid / non-binary when I was 14 years old. Just called up my mom one day and was like, hey, I don't think I'm a girl, something's going on. I think I might be somewhere in between a boy and a girl. And my mom is a wonderful person, but also, you know, justifiably confused and was sort of like, oh, okay. And you know, that was fine. So I was like, oh my god, like I told my mom, it's over. No, it fucking wasn't. I still have to tell literally every other person in my life. And I didn't want to do that because that's embarrassing. So I just told my mom, and I sort of just let the rumors spread throughout my family from there. Let them figure that shit out. And I'm also a trans man now. I don't identify as non-binary or gender fluid anymore. So as I sort of became more and more identifying with the masculine side of the spectrum, I would just sort of give updates like, you know, like, I'm feeling more like a man, so maybe he, him would be nice. And I don't really like my name, so I think my name should be Gino. How about it? And transphobic people always have this thing where they think trans people are just looking for attention. I don't fucking want attention. It is low-key scary and highly embarrassing to come out to people. So if you're someone like me and you don't really want all that attention, maybe you could try the wildfire coming out method, where I just tell one person and let them spread it like wildfire.
Again! Again!
Daily reminder that trans women like me that are perceived as men are still trans women, because we don't become trans. It's already a part of who we are.
There is a boy I know. We are friends, we are more than. 'Cause every time he looks at me, I get electric shocks in my.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity? What difference does that make? What They're dangerous.
You don't get it, you just don't get it.
From the Undercity.
Weird things I experience as a trans girl. People not knowing the difference between gay and trans. I don't understand how people don't know the difference, but being gay is when you like the same gender. Being trans is where you have transitioned from your previous gender to your gender now. So me, M to F. Secondly, I always get asked, how big is it? What? Bigger than yours. Which bathrooms do I use? Personally, I use the female bathrooms. Never had an issue with it. And before you come at me, I'm not going to walk into a women's restroom and a woman's going to turn around and say, are you cis? Are you a real woman? Not how it works. All I don't even speak when I go in because I'm scared. Just go in, do my piss, wash my hands, do my makeup and go out. And the biggest one I always get asked, which you might relate to this trans girlies, why did you choose to be trans? Girl, shut the fuck up.
I did not choose to be trans.
Okay.
You understand, Cassie.
I felt the moment stop. Glass shattered on the white cloth. Everybody moved on. I stayed there. Dust collected on my pinned up hair. They expected me to find somewhere some perspective, but I sat and stared right where